EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's third round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. Moving on to hole number 6, par 3 of 198 yards.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. That's a bit offline in the rough. He'll need to be strong with this.
I mean, this skill and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. They'll take it. That's a par. Now to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Point. Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. If you look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really, that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Wow, Frank, that was an absolute bomb right there.
Yeah, what's longer than long? Because we just saw it.
Down, little Sheba, down! Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It's only 165 yards, Frank. Frank, this one's headed way right.
And rough trees, all sorts of problems on that right side.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing. If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs, and the designer's really thrown the boat out, excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally, you just sort of like to go fairway, fairway pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole, but of course, everybody likes to chance the driver and reach the par 5 and 2. Miss, pay the price.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Pretty good stroke right there, just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's the final round of the Northeast Invitational. That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow. Wow, smoked that tee shot. Now the second shot to the par 5. Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer. Frank in a bit of trouble here at the par 5, missing the green on that third shot.
You're just battling to make par. And this is going to be difficult.
Yes, he's holed it, Frank.
Unbelievable. From that distance.
Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, and this is where they meet up again at the end of a long, long walk.
You can't leave it short, Frank.
Oh, and especially right in the middle.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Good effort and good par putt. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And this is a very much a scoring opportunity.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
That had to really hurt Frank because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Now, really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
Time to make a move. The closing stretch here at number 16, par 3, 241 yards.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Seventeenth hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Only the longest hitters can get here in two. It's two big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Frank, we've made it to the finishing hole. If you're having a good day, you stop and you reflect for just a moment. The beauty surrounding you, how well you've played. If it hasn't gone all that well, you're thinking about jumping on the Juniata Crossway Bridge off to the left and getting out of Dodge.
That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
Yeah, that's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Frank, how about that?
Oh, can you believe that too? I mean, could have hit the flag and bounced away, instead straight in. Amazing shot, and really deserves it.
That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.